Hello again. This is me, for the first time in a little while, ASMR Machine, and I'm good to be back. Glad to be back here with another little video for you guys. So just let me adjust the mic. There we go. So this one, I'm essentially revisiting one of the things I did before. It was several years ago. I did this one of the old machines, contraptions, whatever you called it, and I just felt there was more I could do with it than what I did in the original video. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth is he talking about? Which one is he talking about? Well, I'm about to show you. Sorry, just got to get this here. There we go. Now, I don't know if you remember this one, but this was actually a spinning machine. It was one of the earlier ones that I did several years ago, and essentially what it did, it would have this rotating drum here, padded rotating drum to kind of dampen the noise. The little motor that would turn it round and round, and you would put particles or items or whatever you wanted to inside the drum, and it would rotate them around and make a nice little noise. So I'm going to give that a go now, rather in a little bit. So I'm just going to pop it on the stand here. Let's see, get the old wires out of the way, because unfortunately I didn't design it to stand up on its own. So I'm going to pop that there, like so. There. Now, we need to get our power from somewhere, so big old trusty power supply. I'm sure you've seen this in many of my videos. It's making an appearance once again. So here we are. Put the wire on there, positive there. I need to trim the wire on this one. Don't have the proper strippers on me. Don't have the proper wire strippers on me, so I'm going to have to do it with a pair of scissors. Now, I dug this out from under the bed this morning and it was covered in dust, and I genuinely do not know if it's still going to work. So this is going to be as much of a surprise for me as it was for you. There we go. Normally most of the contraptions that I feature in these videos do undergo quite a lot of testing prior, but this one, with the exception of its usage before, has undergone none whatsoever. So continuously variable speed as always. That's the advantage of this big old power supply. It has a continuously variable output, so yes. Now, I was initially planning to put various things inside. I had a whole selection of bits and pieces, but I don't think I'll do it now. Actually, I will, but you know. Ooh, I think it does actually sound rather nice on its own, so we'll just leave it like that. Sorry, angle the camera up a little bit. There we go. One thing I have realised is that the padding or the towel material that surrounds the outside is starting to come away a bit, so being an electrical item, I'm going to put some fuses inside it. Seems fitting, so I've got about a couple of dozen fuses, little electrical fuses, you can see them there, and I'm going to put them there. Think of it as a mini cement mixer designed for creating ASMR sounds rather than mixing cement. So here we go. Okay, we need to adjust the thing a little bit. Tension the drive belt. At the moment, I can't actually see what it looks like there, so because I'm looking a bit from the other way, so you might have to let me know. Ooh, struggling a bit there. More power. might need to adjust the edge. God, when you don't use it such a long time, sometimes you need to tighten up the bolts of it, because this thing seems to be flopping all over the place. Try that. Oh, I think I might have to re-angle the clamp. Angle it up a bit more like that. There we go. Just to make the drum well clear of the ground. And tension the belt again. See, this is the thing about these contraptions. They behave in ways that you don't expect them to. And at times when you don't expect them to. But nevertheless, we're here now. And I'm going to try and get it running again. Come on. And as you can see, if you spin it too fast, they get flung to the edges. They get centrifugally flung out to the edges, and they don't tumble, and they don't make any sound. However, we do want them to make sound. We want to make them to get some nice tingly sounds, so we're going to spin it down a little bit. Getting the speed right on this thing is a bit of an art. There's quite an art to operating this thing, in that getting the speed just right and getting the sound just right is, yeah, it's very important. So anyway, I'm going to put it back in the clamp now. Tell you what, I'm just going to tilt it upside down. There's still one in there. Now, tumbling plastic or tumbling metal, which makes the better sound? I know, why not have both? There we go. Give these a whirl. Let's see how well these do. Speed it up a little bit at a time. Come on. Need to angle the drum as well. Having the drum angled more horizontally does produce a significantly better sound. Ooh. That was not intended to happen, just in case you're wondering. Or maybe it was. Maybe I secretly designed these machines so they'll fall apart and stop working in a certain way, just for the video. Ah, there we go. see if we spin it too fast, they don't make noise at all. They get flung out and they don't tumble about. But if you turn it down right, like that, it works perfectly. Oh, spoke too soon. Okay. Let's tilt the contents out. Ooh. So let's pick these all up. Next thing, bulbs. Lots and lots of these little bulbs. These little bulbs are usually these little bulbs are usually physically quite tough and rugged, so they can survive being tumbled about, albeit at a slow speed, without breaking or becoming damaged in any way. So, at least in theory. So, with that said, I'm going to redo the clamp for God knows how many times, and do that like that, and here we go. So, what I am going to do, or what I should have done much earlier, was actually tighten up some of the threads on here, but never mind about that. Spin it off again. And camera up a little bit. Okay, let's remove those from there and bring in the next selection of bits. These, as you can probably see, are Lego pieces. So I can put them into the drum like that. They create a nice kind of plasticky sort of sound, and I specifically chose the smaller ones because they're that more kind of higher pitch sound when they tumble rather than the big pieces. You know, there is a difference in sound that the different pieces make when they tumble. So I think I've got the best ones there. So here we go. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to sound. This is all just experimental, theoretical, but never mind. Let's turn up the power and see how it sounds. Oh goodness, that actually sounds pretty nice. I don't know about you, but that actually sounds quite nice to me. A bit of dust. Just have to tighten it up. Okay, so I'll remove that from there. And well, that's it from me for now. Hope you enjoyed this little video. As I said, you know, it was a bit experimental as all of them are, but I did feel I had an idea and I wanted to explore it, and here that was the result. So there we go. Anyway, before I go, I just want to say I hope you have an enjoyable rest of 2021, and I hope you have a good 2022 as well, or at least as much as you can. So yeah, leave me a comment in the comment box below. Tell me what you liked or what could be improved, or yeah, and I'll reply to you. Yeah. So anyway, without too much waffling on from me, I will say goodbye for now, and I hope you see you in a future video. Don't ask me when that will be because I don't even know myself, but yeah. Bye bye for now.